Hi, friends. Ooh, got an echo. I forgot to plug it in. Hi, friends. Let's try that again. No echo. Uh, Thank you for joining me this evening. My name is Cheryl Wright. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from northeastern Montana. And I was supposed to be doing this last night, but um, yeah, the grasshoppers decided to eat the majority of my son's crop. So he is actively reseeding. And that's why I couldn't do this last night is because I had to help ferry cedars and augers and everything back and forth over to his field. So thank you for joining me tonight. And sorry about last night. But, the farm has to come first. So let's go ahead and get started. I have a couple things to share with you, or let's just make sure my camera is going to cooperate. I have had some issues with my internet today. So I hope I got them resolved, but I don't know. The joys of rural life. Let me go ahead and add this and get it situated. There we go. All right. So the bundle sale is happening right now. If you are interested in any of the stamp set bundles, they are 10% off. And that's an additional 10% off if you would have purchased them separately. So it's actually 20% off of buying them separately. So there you go. All the bundles and the machines. The least expensive machine to get, if you are interested, is this cute little blue one. So this one is actually cheaper than the white one like this. So this is boho blue and it is available. Yeah. So tonight we are not getting anything out of this catalog. We're not using a whole lot out of this catalog. Ooh, there goes my internet. We're using a couple things, but most of all, what we're using is the online exclusives. I'm sorry about the video. Hopefully it'll be okay. Like I said, we've been struggling with our internet all day. So let's hope and pray. I am using a bundle from the online exclusives. And yes, the online exclusive bundles are also a part of the sale. Hi, Glenda. My day was sunny and bright. I got to spend it with my daughter and my granddaughter and my daughter-in-law joined us in town a little bit too, and so it was very nice. Hi, Lise. How are you? It sounds like you have your mic on. Oh, okay. Is that better? I think I just fixed it. It's a day, I tell you. I either have too many mics, not enough mics. I hope that's better. I did fix it. So is it still doing that or is it better? Let me know. I have that one off. I have that one plugged in. Yes, better. Okay, awesome. Thank you for letting me know. If I don't hit the right button, then all things go wonky. So there's a bundle sale. To back up a little bit, this is in the online exclusives, and yes, it is part of the sale. And this is what I'm using. I'm going to also be using this bundle a little bit. This is in the catalog, the Friends for Life. I am just going to use 2 dies from here. So if you're wondering where that one came from, I'll try to remind you. Then I'm also using the alphabet die. I think that's what it's called. So let's go ahead and get started. I had everything almost all ready last night, and my son said, well, can you help us move? Yeah, I can help you move. So this is just a standard card base, 8.5 by 5.5. I have it scored at 4 1/4. And so we usually don't have this many troubles with grasshoppers this early, but his field is like a donut. So if this is his field, they usually eat in from the edges. You can kind of control them, but they got inside somehow and they ate most of the center of his field out. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So then we're also going to use, this is, ooh, I have this paper somewhere to share you the name of it. It is Full of Life, and it's definitely full of life. It is a fun paper. Yes, today is Flag Day, and I'm doing a Color Street party. That's one of my other businesses. And so I did my flag nails for the party. Yeah. So this is going to go on here. And I don't have my tape runner. I'm just going to grab the runny glue. I'm going to add that onto the card base. I did not leave a very big margin. And so for that reason, the runny glue might be my best option because I don't have a lot of room for error. All right. Now, if you notice on this card has lots of fruits. And I thought, well, if I have to dash quick last night because I was helping, I did get some of them. Actually, I got all of them. I made one of each. There's the peach, the lemon, the cherries, the lime, and the strawberry. So I just stamped those and colored them. And then they had some more leaf kind of things. I don't know if I'm going to use them or not, but I punched these out. And so that's what I kind of have ready for this card. This is the card that we're going to use the die from the, oh, where is it? We're going to use the die from the Friends for Life. Sorry, I just hit my computer. They look like this. So it's the word friend and then the background piece. Oh, I am so sorry about our internet. I don't know what to do. I'm a little perplexed. So we're going to actually cut it out of this piece. We're going to cut the friend piece so it kind of matches that. And I thought the colors would kind of all flow. And my adhesive strips are being kind of wonky lately. They're like coming off on the wrong side. I don't know if it's because I haven't used them and they're getting old or what. I got a bad batch, but gee, it's been so long since I ordered them that I can't really complain. So, oh, good. I'm glad that the video feed is working for you. Maybe there's enough of a delay that it kind of makes up for my poor internet. So we're going to go with this. So we're going to cut this one out. And then I'm going to back it with, I'm going to run this through also. And this is Berry Burst. And this is just going to be my background piece. And I should have a couple pieces of tear and tape. These are getting kind of worn, so they're probably not going to last much longer. Ooh, I have something on here already that I was going to share with you later. So I'm just going to run it through my machine over here. How's everyone's week been? Oh, the humidity or lack of. Yeah, we don't have much humidity usually here. I guess May was rather humid because we had rain, but right now it's pretty dry and dusty and dismal. All right, so if you do this with this one, the piece that you have to be very careful of is the dot on the eye. So you don't want to lose that. So we're going to pull this off. And the eye is already there. You could use the negative for something. That would be kind of cool. All right, we're going to put that there and get rid of some of the glare. pop out some of these pieces or all of the pieces. Like I said, beware of the eye dot. We're going to put it right there. Maybe if it'll cooperate. Right there. Okay. Now, I just used the adhesive sheet on the back of the thin word. The thick word, oh, it doesn't even want to stay in the paper. The thin word is big enough for adhesive, but this is hard to get adhesive on that. Just a second. I'm trying to get my mat cleaned up. So you could actually use the negative for this too if you wanted to for something. But we're just going to set it aside. And there you go. Now let's build this piece. There's my eye, my dot for my eye. Oh, come on. Now, I did put adhesive sheet on the back, so we're going to go ahead and take this off. Very gently, because it's fairly fragile. It's basically, it's just a thin piece of paper. There we have it. So then I like to start here, and you can kind of manipulate it where you want it. But I like to just get it on about there, and then just go across the word. It's sticking very well to my finger, and get it where you want it on each letter. You can wiggle it one way or the other. Pick it up gently. There we have it. There's my friend. Now I have to use this time. They should have had this attached or made this dot bigger, in my opinion. Ooh, I got the back off of it already. That was lucky. So now if I can pick it up with my take your pick tool, that's how tiny it is. Then we're going to just set it on there. Ta-da! There we go. All right, so we got that piece. We have some fruit. And then I'm going to use one of the circles from the Spotlight on Nature dies, which is also a bundle that's on sale. I don't know that it's available right now. I've heard different things on that. But the sale goes until the end of the month. So hopefully anything that's not been in stock for the sale will be back in before. So this is kind of where I'm headed with this. I put this on here. And I have a stamp from, oops, keep hitting that. I'm going to do best ever friend. So we need the best ever stamp. Anyone doing anything fun this weekend? I was going to go to a football game, but with all this reseeding, they had all the equipment put away and cleaned and everything, and then to have to drag it all back out to go seeding again. And the deadline to get the crop in is tomorrow, for whatever insurance or programs or whatever they have. So, you know what? I forgot to get my ink pad out. I need to reach around just a second. Berry burst. Never fails. Whatever I put behind the computer is what I need during videos. Can you hear me banging around? It doesn't want to come out. Sorry about that. Oh, I had it out yesterday, but I put things away. Okay. Before I lose that die. So I think we're going to put best ever friend, and then we'll put some fruit on there. Grab a scrap paper. Ooh, that's going to be pretty. So it's not going to really matter where we put this because we will be able to build around it however we want. Love this glass mat for stamping with these stamps. It works so awesome. And it's available to demonstrators now, but it's going to be available to everyone in July. So there we go. Best ever friend. And I'm going to pop this up, I think, with dimensionals. That would be fun. Give it a little oomph. Not the ribbon only scissors. All right. And with the edge pieces, I can make some that are just the right size. I might have got that one too big. So busy day. My daughter's a teacher, so she's home on and off during the summer. They are done with school for the year. And all the goings-ons. Oh, I know what's going on. This one doesn't. This one has a back on it. It's not. I didn't peel it up. There. And I need a little one. This is going to be one that's got a twofer on it too. Usually I peel them off the sheet so I don't have to worry about it. This one, there. Oh, we'll put it in the E. Why not? There. So we're going to put that on. I've seen so many cute cards with this stamp set. And I thought, you know what? I need to use it before it's gone. Because online exclusives can just disappear without your knowledge. Without anyone's knowledge. So if you like online exclusive set, my advice is to get it sooner than later when you like it. Best ever friend. And then we will pop up some dimensionals. Actually, we're going to put some on without. So we'll do the lemon. Oops. This is why you close your ink pads. So you don't stick your fingers in it. Oh, that was good. Never fails. So I think we'll put, I like the cherry because it matches the color. So we'll put, I made sure the cherry matched there and the strawberry's nice and bright. So we'll add that. So we'll have a couple pop and a couple behind. We're going to add this to the card and then we'll build from here. I'm going to put some glue on. Anywho, we were going to do a football game, but we're not doing a football game anymore. Just going to stay home and farm. Maybe next weekend. Ooh, thank you, Lise. It is on Spotlight on Nature is available now, but it's on low inventory. I did a class on that a couple weeks ago. You're very welcome to go check out and fall in love with and then go order it before it goes away again. All right, so then we're just going to kind of build a fruit bowl down here. I am going to use some glue. On some of the low ones. And just kind of build it up. I'm going to put said, last night I was going to get this done, so ready, so that if I had to be fast, I could be fast. So I got some of my coloring done. I got, actually, let me put this one over here. And then I'll add the strawberry. So I have some flat, some raised, some going this way, some going that way. I don't know if you have a friend that likes fruit a lot, but there's a card for your fruity friend. We could put some of these in, add some more leaves. These just kind of tuck. I don't know if we need them though. We might not use them. Might save those for another project another day. All right, let's put some bling on it. Those don't really work. Let's see what else we have. I think we might use those because they have all kinds of different colors. All right. Add some different colors here, there, and everywhere. I guess I could have, if I would have lost the top there, I could have used something different. Could have used a sequin to make the, let's see, I've got 4. I have a yellow one. So there you have it. There's kind of a cute card for a friend. Birthday. How you doing? And it's using the fruit from this stamp set. And my bag is not good. One thing I wish Stampin' Up! Would come up with either a consistent size for embellishments or better packaging. That's my 2 cents. So there you go. We're going to save these for another card, another day. So I'm going to put those in my little bucket. All right, moving on. So I was watching Kylie Bachucci, I know, and she made this really, really cute card that was a card using or reminding her or to reflect a Diet Coke can. But I'm not a Coke person, so we're going Pepsi. You ready? So this is a piece from the last one. This is a piece from the last one that we didn't use. So we're going to start with, we got a lot going on. We're going to start with this card, this piece, because we're going to make a background. And I need, what did I do with it? Said I had everything ready last night. There it is. I knew I had it. We're going to use the Stampin' Buddy and embossing buddy, excuse me, and just gently take off the static from this card like so. We're going to put some bubbles on the background. Oh, the bundles are unavailable, but the dies alone are on inventory. Well, thank you, Glenda, for letting us know. All right, we're going to use the bubbles and the splash. So we're going to use the bubbles and the splash, and we're going to make a background. Okay. Then we're also going to do, oh, no, no, we'll do it differently. Okay. Here we go. I need a block for this one. All right, here we go. So I have not done heat embossing for a while. I go in phases where I'll do it quite a bit, and then I don't. Are you like that too? Or do you do a lot of heat embossing? All right, I did not leave much room for bubbles, but we're going for it anyway. All right. I don't know if you can see the tone on tone. Oh, I left plenty of room for bubbles. Okay, apparently I don't talk much when I am stamping bubbles. Okay. I think we're good. Okay, I'm going to also stamp on a scrap piece because I want the words, "You're so delightful." And so we may as well do all our embossing at once, right? Okay. All right. I did not. I'm just going to use a small piece. I think that should be long enough. Yep, that's long enough. And I will run the embossing buddy over it. I don't want extra little pieces and parts hanging on there. Actually, it wouldn't really matter too much, but I hope this is the right color. We might have to do this again if this isn't the right color, or we decide on something else later. All right. Okay, you're so delightful. Soda, delightful. Get it? Okay. I hope so, Glenda. Glenda asked if that bundle will be available again soon. I hope so. I would like to think with a month-long sale, they should, or, event, they should be able to do some of that. So let me check one thing. All right. Like I said, we're having internet trouble. So I asked my family, just stay off as much as you possibly can. And of course, they need it too. All right. So I am just going to use my little container, a little Rubbermaid container. I have the embossing set, but this was easier to grab with my room rearrangement happening right now. Must have touched it there. Kind of got wild, didn't I? All right, it will be fine. And then we have our words. And put that back in there. And we're done with that part. And we need electricity. I have to unplug my iPad. It's so old, it doesn't have a very... Thanks, Lise. You're doing all the heavy work today. All the heavy lifting on the availability of everything. All right, let's just go for it. I do have these wonderful heat-resistant tweezers that come with the set. Of course. Okay. This is going to get loud, but I think that microphone muffles it. I love heat embossing. I should do it more often. It's just so cool. Once the heat tool gets hot enough, it just goes quickly. My customers at my classes really like to play with it too. Another reason I like the glass mat is it just doesn't work so well for this kind of projects. I know this kind of looks sloppy in the middle, but we're not going to do much. We're going to have something over the middle anyway. This is just our background piece. Okay. I rarely do words. I know there's a lot of people that do words all the time with their heat embossing, but I rarely do words. I need to do words more often. All right, we're done. Now, need to find a safe place for this so it can cool off. All right. So here we go. All right, let's get the rest of our pieces and parts done. All right, so this is our card base. It's an 11 by 4¼ thick white. You're using it as a card base. White is your best, or thick is your best option. And then we have, this is, I have it written down, 5¼ by 4. And we're going to put this on here. Like, let's see here. I'm going to go this way. There we go. And line it up. Glenda, if I see it come back on, I will email you also or send you a message or something. I will try to keep an eye on it for you. All right. So now we're going to do some stamping. I'm actually going to put a block on that so it wants to curl up here. So we're just going to put some weight on it. All right. So here we're going to do a can. And I have the stamp right here. Those are all my measurements. There you go. You don't know what I'm doing yet, but that's my measurements. I'm making a Pepsi can. This one's in honor of my mom. My mom loved Pepsi. Pepsi with ice. There you have it. Now, one thing I liked that Kylie did, we're going to let that just kind of set for a minute, is she took her pieces. Let me just see what pieces I have here. I forgot to cut another one of these. I played with it and then I forgot to remember what. Okay, that's what I want. And I thought this was cool. So we're going to do this. So this is a piece of smoky slate. And we're going to run it through the die cut machine with the die. With this die. This is the lid that we're going to use on the can. Make it a little more realistic, right? All right. And we're just going to run this through. And then I'm going to show you what she did to make it shiny. That I thought was really kind of cool. And I had never thought of doing before. My next one's a fun fold, but I think it might be easier than this one. This might be my more challenging card. Not because it's hard, because it's got a couple different steps. It's got heat embossing, it's got die cuts, it's got stamping, it's got all the things. All right, I'm going to grab my silicone mat. And these can just be set aside. And you know how things on the aluminum cans are just shiny. So we're going to make at least the lid, the tab, and the bottom shinier. All right, so we want them face up. Then we're going to take some of the pearlized enamel that are in a round bottle and roll away. The pearlized enamel effects basic. And this is black, but it doesn't appear very black. So we're going to use it on a little block. I could put it on my glass mat, but I'm just going to put it on a block. There you go. And then I have an old Wink of Stella brush that I don't use for anything because, so I have an E, and that means it's for enamel. How do you like that? Now, in a couple weeks, when I ask you, what does the E mean? You need to remind me. And then we're just going to paint it on here. It dries fairly quickly. And it will give the can pieces a shimmer and shine like the aluminum cans. You can use a water painter too, but my water painters are still in really good condition. And when I was just playing with this, I thought, well, what happens if I can't get it out? And I thought, I have this Wink of Stella brush that's probably almost 100%, if not, I thought, well, the brush is still good. I'll just use this and mark it as an enamel brush. And like I said, it dries fairly quickly. You could do this with just Wink of Stella too, but it would have to take several layers. This way, it's just one layer. And we're done almost. But like I said, I watched this on Kylie Bertucci. Is that how you pronounce her last name? And she did this with hers when she was making her Diet Coke looking can. Of course, we can't promote them as such, but you'll get the gist when I get there. All right, so there are my shiny. And then all you have to do is, I was going to get a fresh one, but I didn't. Just get any kind of wipe and clean off your brush. This is my water, but I will just add a dab of my water and it wipes right off the block. So it's ready to go. And we'll let those dry for a minute while we carry on with the rest of our project. Okay, let's get back to our can. I used the the smallest circle the second smallest circle from the Stylish Shapes, and I cut 2, there's my pieces. Actually, see how shiny they are? Just like aluminum. We could use these dried ones that I practiced with last night. All right, so I cut out, this is the second to smallest of the stylish shaped circles. And I cut one, and then I just, I cut the perforated edge off of these two. And we're going to go ahead and I'm going to stack them. And I have 2 chances, I figure, because they kind of go like that. And we're just going to put them opposite of each other and go with that. So that's how I'm making my kind of sort of, and red goes on top. Yes, I'm looking at a can. I'm not going to put it on there in case it's the wrong way. So we'll go ahead and plunk this on, and I can just line it up with the stitching. And yes, I know Pepsi doesn't have stitching, but you got to work with what you have. And then this side, ooh, got a little too much glue, but it'll work. And I'm not going, it's not going to be perfect, but you get the message, right? Okay, so we're going to cut the can out, and we're going to use the die for that. And the die is MIA. Oh, nope, it's in the case. Imagine that. Is that enamel water soluble so you can wash it off your brushes? It came right off. Let me see if it's water. Oh, it doesn't say. Do not inhale or ingest. It may smear if it comes in contact with the enamel, the ink. I don't know. It must be because it wiped right off my blocks with water, and it came right off that brush right away. So that was the same brush I used yesterday, and it wasn't stiff or anything. So it must be okay. So here is the die for the can. And it looks like we're going to go, well, maybe not long. I just thought we were closer to 8 than we are. Not 8. If you're not in mountain time, it's not 8. I don't know what it is. All right. Had I been thinking, I'd have used adhesive sheet on the back of those pieces. But I was not thinking about those. So that is okay. They're big enough for a little bit of glue. Okay, there's our can. And set that aside. This side gets kind of yucky looking. So we're going to put that. It's kind of big, but I didn't know what else to do. All right, so that is going to go on our can. Red goes up. There we go. And then we're going to put this on. This is going to be kind of matchy to my nails also for Flag Day. We'll have red, white, and blue can. And it just fits right over the top. And again, throw a weight on it if it's not going to set well. And we'll just actually do this one. It's just the bottom of the can. You don't need a weight on it very long. Just to set that that glue. 9:45 in Ontario. Oh, wow. Isn't it cute? I love this little can set. And actually, you could do so many things with it. My next card is one that I would use probably if I were, celebrating someone's birthday with a little bubbly, a little drink. Like a 21st birthday or something like that. All right. This is kind of small. This is the piece that would have probably been better as a piece from using a adhesive sheet. That's what I'm trying to spit out. Okay, next up. So now we're going to do, did you get all my dimensions? My red is 3 1/8 and my by 4 3/8, and my white is 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. We're going to add these together. And there's one piece that I don't think we're going to do. There was another piece I was going to add, but it's just, I think it'll be fine this way. All right, just add those two together. And then this is going to go on here. I was going to put bubbles in the background. What do you think? Should we put bubbles? And then we have our words. Bubbles might not be bad. Okay, we're going to try bubbles. We're just going to grab a piece of, how big are the bubbles? Bubbles are not very big. They're so cute. Just use white bubbles since we have white bubbles in the background. Ooh, I want a piece that has some adhesive sheet, right? Yes. Just say yes. Like I said, my adhesive sheet, I don't know how old it is, but it seems to be working backwards. When it's a small piece, it doesn't really matter. Actually, it does. See, the sticky should be there and it's over here. That's okay. We can be flexible. I found this pack when I was cleaning out, so it could be just old. All right, now lining that up as best I can to get the most bubbles out of it on the adhesive that I provided. We're going right there. These are going to be so cute. Oh, wait, there's more. I told you, this is the most difficult card. It's got the most pieces and parts. All right. I love the bubbles. All right. I'm more interested in the big bubble piece. I don't know if I need the little bubbles, but I'll get rid of them here. So if we change our mind and want that bubble piece or that bubble piece, the full circles, we might use the full circles. You never know. All right, let's pop this out. Isn't that piece fantastic? I love it. I just love it. All right. So we're going to put this behind the can. All right, where is my adhesive sheet? It gets put on there pretty good. All right. Where is it? Oh, I see an end. There we go. I got that piece. And then I did I did it where I was supposed to, didn't I? Yep, I did. Okay, I just have to find it. I just have to peel it off. Now, if you do not have fingernails, this is where you pull in take your pick tool with the narrow blade, the narrow point. Ta-da! There we go. Fun, 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 fun. So, if we put the can here, I just want to add the bubbles up here. There. We'll put the can here with our dimensionals. Oh, this is so cute. This is turning out cuter than I thought. That's always a good sign. I don't know why I'm cutting it smaller. This is a can. I can use a chunk. Boy, my camera seems to be in the right place tonight. Some nights I feel like I'm working way out here, but tonight I'm right in front of me and it's working. All right. All right, maybe we'll put a couple of these bubbles. Just because we can. I will just use these 3. Whew. Is it warm where you are today? I saw the thermometer was 87 today here. It's like, I don't want 87. We're supposed to have storms and such. I'm going to do more than I'll do enough. I found another 1, so we'll do an odd number. Oh, these are so stinking cute. So if you order, I will send you the parts and pieces to do this. I cannot do any stamping for you. And honestly, if you're getting the card kits, I'm assuming you have the stamp set, so I don't always send everything. I send all the parts you need to make it. But yeah, I will send them to you with a $35 order. And one more. Where should we put it? I'm going to put it up here with this one. There. Sounds like my granddaughter might be upstairs visiting. I like it when she visits. She got to pick out her own ice cream today, and she was pretty happy. She picked out birthday cake flavor. I had never had it before, but the spoon she fed me was pretty all right. Okay, so now let's get this piece out. And then this piece is going to go on here, like so. Oh, this is so stinking cute. I think we might put it the other way, though, so the can is kind of upright. How's that? All right. So we're going to I think we'll use the industrial strength stamp and seal because we're putting it on some different layers. There. And then we have this piece. I usually don't do this, but we're going to do it this time. I was going to use the big letters and use soda, but I don't think I'm going to now. I think we're going to chop these up. I see people do this all the time. And I don't do this. So like we'll put your. I was going to spell out the word soda with some bigger letters, but I'm not going to. I think it would make the can way too crowded, and it's almost so cute right now that I think you need to know when to stop, right? You need to know when to stop. Driving a little crazy at the end of that one. It doesn't, not really straight, but that is okay. It's a handmade card, right? How is that? What do you think there? I got chunks and pieces and parts and garbage. All right. So where was that piece of dimension? Oh, here we go. Stuff everywhere. I love this. This is so cute. Oh my gosh, 105 and no wind. 105. I am so not ready for that. So, my wedding anniversary is coming up, and my husband and I have been married for 29 years. Ugh. Anyway, when we got married, it was 107 that day, and we were in a church without air conditioning. It was so blessed. So I keep thinking, oh, 87. No, 107 many years ago. 29 years ago. Okay, I want to get it down so it matters. You're so delightful. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that is a cute card. It was worth me spending the time on it yesterday. There it goes. Like I said, I worked on this because I knew I had time. And then when they didn't need me I thought, oh, I'll just keep working on it, keep adding more. I'm trying to think what bling to use. Oh, the pearls. They could be some more bubbles, right? And match that. Oh. So that means we're going to add some bubbles. All right. What do you think? That's pretty cute, if I do say so myself. So yes, this was inspired by Kylie's Diet Coke can, but this is mine. This is my version in memory of my mom, the Pepsi girl. And it works very well for Flag Day, don't you think? Okay, see it up close. All right. Yep, online exclusive. Online exclusive. So we did something with the fruit. We did something with the can that's not alcoholic. And the next one I could do is alcoholic, but it doesn't have to be, or maybe it isn't. I don't know. You decide what it is. All right. So we're going to start with, and I have measurements. I know I have to do card kits. When you guys buy things, I've got everything all measured out. Sometimes I don't do that until after I'm making it. Okay, so we're going to start with a 4.5 by 11 piece of paper. Okay, we're going to start with 4.5 by 11. You're going to score it at 5.5. Then you're going to chop 2 3/4 off one end. Okay, and then we're going to fold this. So that's how you get it. And I have, I don't know, I got a little something, something. So that'll be on the back of my card. All right. Bone folder. Then, so that leaves this piece 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. All right. So that's the 2 there. Then we're going to use a piece of white and a piece of designer series paper. Now this paper is comes from the Unbounded Beauty pack. So we're going to put this on here. There we go. Yep, I'm going long tonight. Oh, well. Hope it's worth it for everyone for me to go a little longer tonight. I try to be done in an hour, but some days when the card is as cute as that last one. All right. We have it. So put that on the flap. And then this piece is going to go here. All right, kind of wherever you want it. This piece of white I don't have measured, but it is 4 by 5.5, so that needs to be trimmed down. Just a second. I didn't get it down. I just want to make it standard. So it'll be 4. Oh, maybe I did. Okay. I'm trimming it more than I wanted to, but that's okay. It's 4 by 5 1/4. I forgot I wanted a little bigger, but it's not going to be a little bigger. It's going to be this size. Anyway, this is going to go inside, but we're going to stamp on it a little bit. Okay. And then this piece goes here, and this piece is going to go here, and we're jazzing them all up. Okay. So we're going to set that aside. And we got some stamping to do. Oh, got another piece of paper here. I don't know what we're doing. So I have scraps back here of white. We're going to grab another white. We're going to stamp 4 cans. Where's my other? I had all my papers. I'm going to have to get more out. Oh, well. 'Tis the season. So go get this. Simply Sparkling is the name of this. If you are enjoying this class, please like, comment, share. If you want more information from me, sign up for my emails. I don't remember a busier spring with farming, and I've been doing this for 29 years. So hopefully things will slow down. All right, so those are the 2 white cans that we have. And then we need to, apparently I didn't cut it from this paper yet. Okay. How wide is this? 2 inches? Okay. There we go. And we're going to stamp 2 cans on here as well. So. This looks like a good girl drink. Kind of a girly drink. this cute paper. And I thought of, like, if you were going out for a 21st birthday party, and you were going out, or any birthday kind of party that you were going to go out and have a drink or two. So I'm going to cut these out of the machine. I got to find the die. There we go. I actually have one already cut out. So we're only going to cut one of the white ones out. And we're going to cut both of those out and modify them a little. Okay, now we have 2 white cans. Now we're going to cut these out. I should just cut these out by hand, but I'm not going to. That's why we have the die, right? The only reason I say that is because I have extra cutting to do on them. I'm going to do paper piecing. That's how I'm going to do this. Yes, the same. Well, let me see. I will find the host code. I'll just put the link in because I think you do have the correct host code. That's my June host code. Yep. And here's just the link, the ordering link with that same host code in it. Thanks, Glenda. All right. So there's that one. And then we're moving to this one. So some things that have left, the online exclusives, there's no low inventory mark or anything. They're just gone. These were a fun, they were there for a while. The Radiating Stitches dies, they're gone. And they didn't even tell us they were leaving. So I hope Stampin' Up gets a better system for doing that. And lets people know that, hey, last call, this stuff's leaving. Because some of us have to divvy out our wish list over a period of time. All right, so there's my cans. Let me put that in there. Throw that away. So like I said, this is paper piecing. This is ribbon only, and I'm using them. I haven't had ribbon out. So I'm going to go ahead and cut on the outside of the black line so that stamping stays. And I'm going to do the same thing here on the bottom. So I was thinking, like, I know white claws don't have this much color, but that's kind of what I was kind of thinking of. So we'll glue this one on this one like that, and this one the same way. My people were loud upstairs and now they're just silent. So I don't know if they all left or what. I know my husband was home and he was probably gonna have to go back to the field. Because not only did the grasshoppers eat it, but they had a hydraulic hose go out today and they had an alternator go out today. And it's kind of one of those things when it rains, it pours. Okay, so now I'm going to grab my Pretty in Pink, because that's what this is Pretty in Pink. And I have one can is going to be extra bubbly. And the other can is going to say Fizztastic. Where they get these sayings, I have no idea. So then I'm going to grab the bubbles and I'm going to stamp off. And I'm going to just put a couple around here. Stamp off, stamp on. Because I don't want it to be as dark or as bright as the words. I just want it to be a little bubbly looking on there. That one barely can see. All right, we're going to do one more on the top because that one didn't show up. There we go. Got some bubbles on there. And I put that away. We're going to glue these on. I know, that runny glue just gets scribbled on. Not a very neat person with the runny glue. And then you just put it over the top of it and it's pieced together and it looks like it's all been stamped together. Same thing with this one. I did play with the enamel on these cans too. I used the white and it looked kind of fun too. So I might play around with that a little bit more, but I didn't play around with it enough to present it tonight to you. So there we go. All right. Next thing we're going to do, these are going to go on here like so. We're going to put happy birthday on there also. And happy birthday is really, birthday wishes is really small on here. But we're going to do it anyway. And my pretty in pink pad. What do you think? Should we make some bubbles? Those bubbles are so blasted cute. Oh, that did not turn out well. That is why paper has two sides. That's what I get for not practicing with it first. Probably have my head in the camera. I'm sorry. There we go. That's better. And then those two, extra bubbly and Fizztastic. Got to make sure you can see the Fizztastic. Birthday wishes. I don't know if bubbles are going to fit in there. I might just... Well, let's try this. Let's try some bubbles on there on the back and see if we like it. Oh, that might be kind of cute, actually. This is the back. So if we do that, yeah, that'd be kind of cute. Okay, we're going to do it for real now. Maybe turn this one this way. Okay, that'll work. Close this up so I don't stick my finger in it again. And we're going to lay this one down with glue. And I'm going to want it on this side more. And angled off because it's okay if it goes off the paper a little bit. And I need to wait. This is going to get dimensionals, but I don't want to put them on this side. I want to put more of them on this side. So, hey, I can. I like this being able to use a big chunk all at once. Actually, I'm just going to use this sheet up. Put this piece at the top. Okay. I did it wrong. Oh, I did it right. Okay. I said I did it wrong. All right, that one's up higher. Covered up my birthday wishes. I don't want to do that too much. It's okay if my bubbles are just barely showing. All right, and then we're going to put this on. Actually, I'm not going to use that. I'll use my tear and tape for my, because this is kind of a bulky piece. We're going to put it on this. There we go. And then we'll use it again across the top. And I think, oh, I don't have that put in there, so I shouldn't be measuring up to that one. There you go. And birthday wishes. And I don't think there's another birthday saying in here. Oh, I could just use best ever, right? Best ever. Let me clean it off. So we're almost done. Thank you for bearing with me if you've been through this with me. It's a very long video, but it was fun. I had fun coming up with all these. I don't know if that still doesn't look clean enough to stamp in a lighter colored ink pad. Still has berry burst on it. Okay, that's better. Oh, wow. Whacking the camera here, whacking the camera there. Birthday wishes, best ever. And we're going to add a few bubbles. And I lost the bubble stamp. We'll just do. So that would be like a happy 21st birthday, happy, I don't know, 60th birthday, whatever you want to do for a birthday. I don't need the heavy duty stuff. I will use this. I heard something backing up outside, so maybe something got accomplished. I need to go water my flowers. All right, best ever. Birthday wishes. What can we put? I don't know. These work on here too? I thought about making some more bubbles, but I need to put a few more bubbles there because they didn't get to show, but I put a couple of these on here. And they can take the place. Extra bubbly. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching with me tonight and crafting with me. There's card number 1 or 3, card number 2, and card number 1. Yeah, with your order, I will send you the pieces and parts. I'll send you the die cuts. I probably won't send you, I'll just send you paper for this. I'll send you the die cuts for those. This, I'll probably just send you the die cuts. There you go. There you go. So have a great evening and a wonderful weekend. Oh, thank you, Glenda. I'm glad the length is not a problem. I know those of you on replay can just fast forward through parts. That's what I do sometimes. So, anyway, I hope you have a wonderful weekend and stay out of the nasty storms. We are in the possibly in getting hail. I don't like that. That's just what they're saying. We don't want it. But anyway, have a great weekend and avoid the bad weather. How's that? We'll talk to you later. Thanks for crafting with me. Thanks, Lise. Thanks, Glenda, and everyone else.